It's time for the Brew. Jersey Joe, Ion, and you back for more bar talk right here on the Big Web Show. And over the years, we know you guys like talking about food, you like talking about sports, but one of your other favorite topics is money. That's a question put on social media this week. So, $2 bills. Do you think the U.S. Mint should mint more, print more? Do you spend them? Do you keep them? Do you ever come across them? That's a question this week for bar talk here on the Brew. There's Joel out there in Vegas, a city that's built on tipping and tipping well. Maybe $2 bills will help that. So, Joel, what's the deal with $2 bills? You want them? You got them? You hate them?
I think they're good for, tipping. That's exactly what they're good for. It's a perfect, if you get one drink, that's what they are. But they were mostly, something you get, from your grandma in a card when you're starting, 5. No, I don't have them. I don't want them. I don't want cash. I do not like cash. But, yeah, that's pretty much their only use.
Do you have any $2 bills?
No, I don't have cash. I never carry cash.
So what's funny is I knew I had one around here somewhere, and yeah, I found one. I threw it in the bottom of a drawer in my bedroom. And I've had this thing forever. So I don't even remember where I got it from. I got it from some promo. I don't even know, but I never spent it. And do I think we need them? Sure. I don't use a lot of currency either, but another form of tender. Sure, why not to spend? The interesting thing, so I looked up some crazy facts about the $2 bill, and the last time they were minted was in 2017, which I didn't know. This is a 2013 bill. They've only been minted a few years. The design is from 1976. And, it's they're not the most in circulation. But the crazy thing is we put this question out, Joel, a lot of people had comments on them.
Yeah, save your $2 bill, and maybe in a few hundred years you can sell it for something that'll be more valuable.
I think I remember reading an article too of, my Vegas love is in strip clubs out there, they prefer you walking in with $2 bills over dollar bills. When you tip for the girls come over and do their dances for you and stuff because it's just easier to deal with $2 bills. There's less ones for them.
They probably prefer 5s to 2s and 10s to 5s and 20s. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, or probably hundreds. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys had lots of comments on this one, so let's get through them because they're actually pretty good. So, Rock Guitar, he says they should eliminate all cash and finally get all taxes that are due from the tax cheats. Bronx Plumbers 46 says, no, I don't think many places like taking those. April G702 says, whenever I try to spend a $2 bill, all these youngsters get confused and have to get the manager. Well, Joel, in full disclosure for other research for this show, I actually found a bunch of articles online where people have gotten arrested for trying to spend $2 bills because the clerk thinks that they're counterfeit.
I can see it, especially a younger person. There's people that are 16 years old that are working cashiers right now, and they've probably never seen a $2 bill.
Some guy in Florida, too, went to jail for it. It took a while till he got proven innocent. He was behind bars. I don't think it was for a long time, but still was behind bars nonetheless for spending it at a convenience store down there. Could you imagine you're, not really doing anything wrong? But even the cops didn't even, they're oh, lock him up anyhow. Nobody took 2 seconds to realize, oh, it's a real thing.
It's Florida, so that would be the one place I would guess that they would lock you up for a $2 bill.
Cost you more than $2 to get out of that jail, too. All right, Starman, he says, I would use them if it meant I had to carry less bills in my wallet. It just scares me that the price of everything that is $1 now would go up to $2. No more dollar menu. It's a $2 menu. Things are expensive as it is. Hey, I got to agree with Starman on that one. Don't screw around the dollar menu because that's what the value is for.
Does Subway still have the $5 footlong, or do they secretly let go of that? That's actually one thing I think about sometimes.
I have not eaten Subway in a long time, but I believe it's a thing of the past. I don't think there's anything. I know here, you can't even get a 6-inch for $5. That's not happening.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, too. I think they got rid of that a couple of years ago and let it go. So every company is slowly but surely kind of getting rid of everything.
I don't even know if I want to give them $2 for a 6-inch. I know they changed their menu and stuff, but they got a lot of things.
Definitely not. But the point is, you can't make $2 a base. You can't even make $5 a base.
Absolutely. Michael, he says, I use them every day. I get them from the bank. NJ Leakster, definitely. Let's do it. Sue says, I always take them to the casinos to tip the waitresses. For $1, they'll come back when they have a chance. A $2 bill will make them remember you every time. I'm going to tell you, I enjoy doing this web show, Joel, because I actually learn things sometimes. I am going to absolutely try this tip one time, and we're going to do a web show in Vegas and see if a $2 tip to cocktail waitresses makes any difference whatsoever. I absolutely want to do this experiment.
Okay. Yeah, save your $2 bill for that.
Just remember when we do that, though, make sure you order premium cocktails. Like, please don't waste my $2 bills on a can of Coors Light. Could we do something a little...
Let's get Patron. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I like that idea. Uberdad, he says, I thought Treasury still had surplus. Then again, maybe not. Dan says, there are already 2 billion of them in circulation. I had no idea about that, but like I said, I had to look it up, and they still mint them every few years. And so they're out there, but I don't know if I'm going to go to the bank and ask for it. My bank here probably doesn't have. My bank here now is complaining they got a shortage on change still.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. There's probably only a certain amount. Like even when I was younger, there was like a certain amount of like $10,000 bills that were here, and they were legal tender. Someone fact checked me to make sure, but like my parents brought me to like come and see them, and they were like in a glass case. So there's probably a whole lot of people that do the same thing with $2 bills.
There was that display at Binion's there downtown, too, where it had the $1 million in it, but it wasn't all $1 bills. It was like denominations, like you said, like ones. There was 500s there. There was like bigger bills to make it all up to like $1 million. And I know there's a bunch of like those bigger currencies, too, that aren't in circulation where I've never had a $10,000 bill, but hey, if any of you want to give me one out there, I will happily take it.
Tip below, Venmo, right there.
Yeah, because at least that way, if somebody hands me a $10,000 bill, I take it to the bank here, they're not going to arrest me thinking it's funny money like those people at the convenience stores in Florida. The $2 bill job. Well, let's get to the poll, because that's always got the final answer here on the Big Web Show. Should the U.S. print more $2 bills, and would you use them? 60% of you said yes, absolutely you would. 40% of you said no, you would not. So more than half of our audience, Joel, they want $2 bills. So there you go, U.S. Treasury. Wow. Put our tax money on that.
Out of 5 people who voted.
They want the $2 bills. I guess asking a yes or no questions out there, I guess people want it all. Well, you want more? You click that like, subscribe button down below for all the fun here in the Jersey Joe 50 YouTube channel. I tell you that every week, and I mean it. And there's more bar talk here on the Brew, game shows, and fun winning for you. So click that like, subscribe button down below, or the bell too, and you never know. And maybe I can start bribing.
You don't have to.
Well, what I was going to say, Joel, is maybe I'll start bribing them. If you do click it, I'll give you a $2 bill. No.
Joe's not going to do that. He might give you an Amazon gift card on one of his shows, though.
That's right. If you play my game show, you may already be a winner. That's right. That's how we do it here. At least that's a guaranteed win. All right. Jersey Joe here, Ion on you saying thanks so much, and thanks for all your great comments, and we'll see you next time, I hope.